Welcome back. We are here on the last leg of the Pacific Electric Trail. As you can see, we are gonna try to see if we can finish the entire trail today. Now, I shouldn't finish it, but we will talk about that in just a bit. So right now, let's go ahead and get our watch started. And we're gonna go ahead and start this run right about as soon as the GPS locks on. And there we go. And clicky click. Okay. So let's get started on this nice little run here. Oh, I just remembered that I had a bottle of water, my collapsible water. Oh well. Now I'm just gonna have to try and see that I don't, if I find a fountain on the way, I'll just have to rely on that. I don't think I'll need it that much though. The weather is not too hot. It's about 77 degrees and the temperature I expect is gonna start going down. So that's good. So today it's gonna be the nice and easy run. It's not supposed to be fast. And now, from here to the end of the trail is 7.5 miles. And so that's the challenge because I really only have to run 8 miles to finish this week's mileage. If this whole trail is 7.5 miles to the end, that actually means this would be a 15-mile run. Now, of course, I can include my cool down, which is about 2 miles. So if I ran, say, 10 miles, which is already 2 miles over, and a cool down, that would be 12 miles. I'd still be over by 3 miles. So as you can tell, now, exceeding yourself isn't always that bad. Sometimes it's good to push yourself. Let me pay attention. Thank you. Sometimes it's good to exceed yourself, but I, as of late, have pushed myself way too much. As a matter of fact, I hate to admit this, but for the first time in my life, I just got a blood test and it came back that I have a mild case of anemia. That surprised me, seriously surprised me, because I eat meat like a carnivore. Like, even when I was dieting, I was eating about 220 to 250 grams of protein a day. And that's during diet time. So protein has always been a very large part of my diet. Not just protein, but meat. And along with meat, of course, iron-rich vegetables. All the iron-rich vegetables that you know, I eat tons of them. So I've never, ever felt that anemia would be a problem for me, but I guess it comes for us all at some point. Symptoms aren't really all that significant because exercising as much as I do, I'm always tired anyway. So it's not like I could tell from these symptoms, from the tiredness. Not only did my anemia, I get anemia, but I also, my thyroid is low. So those two things are basically signs that I'm working too much. I took a week off, by the way. But when I came back, not only that, but I started to feel like I might get sick because I took a ride with someone and they had a respiratory infection. And you know, when you got anemia, you're more likely to get sick. And it felt like I was. As a matter of fact, my heart rate variability was very bad for the past 5 days. And this is the week after I took a week off. I took a week off, saying, hey, I need to back off and take it easy so I can recover. And so that my blood cells, everything. I did come back and I'm still not getting better. Which also, by the way, is also unusual for me. I usually recover pretty quickly. Not this time. My HIV was still low. And I got upset. I got frustrated this week. Because I'm like, I didn't recover. Damn it. What a weak body I have. It says I'm +2, which is pretty good. See? That's good news. I got mad, and I'm like, you know what? I could feel that the bug hadn't entirely gone away because I felt it in my throat. Of course, one more complication is that, if you've heard me before, I've said, it is my nature to be a hypochondriac. Now, when I say that, people might be like, oh, well, you're one of those attention seekers. And it's like, no, actually, my hypochondria is more fundamental than that. In that, I don't do it for attention. It is like an anxiety within me. I say that because I don't tell anybody. And I say that again because the sore throat and symptoms like that, it was something that I felt sore throat, but because I have a nature of hypochondria, it's entirely possible that it was all in my head. So I always have to think that. That's also why I just decided to run. So remember, my HRV is bad. I got a sore throat that didn't go away for a week. And I got frustrated. And then I got anemia. So the numbers, everything is just going against me. Everything is saying, you're not in great shape right now. You need to take it easy, son. So that's where we're at. Right now, I've been doing this week has been full workouts. This is my 6th workout this week. To a certain point, I was just like, you know what, screw it. If the sore throat didn't go away in a week, and my HRV is not improving, oh well, then I'll do the opposite and just push myself and get sick. At least that way I can get it over with. I know that is supremely stupid. And it's stupid of me to push myself. But just lying around doing nothing for 2 weeks, for me, is traumatizing. I can't even begin to tell you. It makes me feel like I'm not doing anything. And I feel shame, like a lot of shame. Like it's irrational. I can tell myself that recovery is important, but I'm like, I already recovered for a week. Screw this. Every moment that little bug is telling me, no, you got to go out and do something. You got to go out and do something. And so that's why I'm out here. So with all of that craziness, and now on my last day of this week of working out fully, I'm going to try 15 miles. So I'm going to exceed my mileage by about 8 miles. If I were in great shape, sure, why not? But I'm not. So, as I'm talking, I'm doing a little bit of therapy with myself there. And that is that what I'm going to do is there's 1 mile, 10 minutes. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it easy because I know myself. I will try to get to the end. That's just almost like unavoidable. And maybe I'll get sick, and if I do, I will update you. Excuse me. But at least right now, the one lever that I have control over is my intensity. And that's where I'm just going to take it easy. So if I already know, I don't feel it right now at this moment, by the way. As you know, whenever I start these runs, I don't feel capable. But I know after thousands of miles, I still don't feel that confidence. But don't worry, it doesn't stop me from doing it. I still have a rational mind that knows, yeah, you're going to do it. And so that rational mind is preparing me also. It's like, okay, if you're going to do it, then at the very least, take it easy. Take it easy. At least grant me that. And so I'm gonna go nice and slow. Let's see how I keep my promise. So let's keep going. Oh, and I gotta keep my mouth closed, which I guess for that past mile I didn't. Looks like there's a bit of construction going on. There are lots of streets to cross this time. Like only a couple 100 feet, see? More streets. No, this is even worse. Not even 100 feet. Crossing. I mean, I guess thankfully I haven't hit any major streets, although looks like this next one coming up is a major street. This is Euclid. Okay, I gotta stop here. This is the street that takes us to Cucamonga Peak. Hopefully there aren't as many crosses here. This part of the street is also asphalt. More crossings. Another crossing. No, I guess that's just the way it's going to be. There's a lot of restaurants on that street, Mountain Avenue. No traffic. So let's break the law. Who says I'm breaking the law? Only the United States has these crazy jaywalking laws. And I'm pretty sure this is the end of the Pack Electric Trail. Yuck. Coarse asphalt. I mean, here that says there's a bike trail, but it's no longer the Pack Electric. So as you can see, we have reached the end. This is the end. You know we'd make it here. Now, the trip back. All the way. Got no choice. I guess it would be easier if I got an electric scooter. Sometimes I think I want one. No. That's just my legs don't, actually, they're not that bad. Oh well, let's keep going. Whoa, I think I spoke too soon because my legs feel like they want to cramp. Actually, it's my, I guess you'd call it my sartorius. Either that or one of my front, my quadricep muscles. Not all of them, just one of them. I can feel it. Front one. But I think if I just slow down and take it easy, which I kind of have not been. Right now I'm at about 9:14 average. I was shooting for 9:30, so that means I can go pretty slow. I've got I'm about to hit 9 miles. There it is. Okay, so I have 3 miles to finish this run. That's all we're going to do, 12 miles. And the rest will be cool down, like 3.5 miles, something like that. Okay, let's take it easy so we don't cramp. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, that is 12 miles. So now we've just got a 1/4 mile to go. And my legs feel like they're going to cramp any moment now. So maybe you'll get to witness it. But if I'm careful, you won't. I'm keeping a very nice and easy pace, precisely because if I cramp, I'm still 3 miles away from our end, remember. And a cramp right now would still be a bad idea. Once this is over, I think it'll be over by about that bridge. Then I will take, like I said, this time it'll be a 3 mile go down, which is okay. I will do a nice easy jog. So for my cool downs, what I do is I will jog at a slow pace between 12:30 and 13:30. Although the actual rule is I really shouldn't be looking at my pace. So then why do I give myself a pace? Well, because there's times that I think that if I give myself no pace, I might start doing a 20-minute miles. And you may say, well, so? I know. Irrational humans. Ow, but everything about me hurts. At least we're back on the cement floors. That's good news. Oh. Even my eyes are starting to hurt. Okay, 12.25. Okay. I am not going to stop. I can literally feel that if I stop, my two thighs are going to just snap with cramps. So instead, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to start my slow jog. Very slow. I promise you, I will try to keep it slower than at around 13:30, which is like the slowest I can accept. I let it go a little more. Okay, let's end the run and start our cool down. Okay, so as you can see, we are almost up on Hermosa Avenue. That is the end of our trail. We have done almost 3 miles. It says that right now we're at 2.91 for my cool down, and of course 12.25 miles for the run, a little more than that. So this last part, we finished it, all 3 sections of it. This was the longer one, but a lot of it, each one is a little bit different, of course. This one had more crossings in that middle part there, but the end had a fewer, but total I think it had the most. I will give you the number there. But as you can see, the street though, this trail itself, it's actually very kind, and it would be amenable to an easy run because it's very flat. If it weren't for the fact that, I don't know, I think I just got unusually dehydrated, maybe the miles, maybe just the fact that, like I said, I am a bit under, not at my top condition. And that is something that I may end up getting sick. I don't know. If I do, I will let you know. But other than that, yeah, I pushed myself. Even if it weren't just that, there were other reasons, and I might end up paying the price. I hope not, though, because this was a good run, and I think I did okay. I didn't go too fast. I tried my best not to go too fast, so that was always important. I also tried to explore a little bit without getting too caught up. Lots of bike riders on this trail too, but ended up everything about me being sore and in pain, really. Even the soles of my feet are in pain, which actually strikes me as strange. I think it's just because, like I said, I'm not at my best. My cramp condition, I actually managed to drink water twice, which I think is going to help. So I drank water where you saw, and then just a couple miles later, there was another fountain, and I drank there. So I drank about 20 ounces. And I also took I have my little special electrolyte pills. That is magnesium, potassium, and calcium. And then I have my separate salt pills. So I have 2 pills. The formulations, they're like totally nerd. They're exactly the balance that I need, so they're great. And right now, as soon as I get back in my car, I'm gonna have a couple of bottles of electrolytes, so that should take care of it. But my thighs are telling me that as soon as I get in that car, I'm gonna start to cramp up. I'll tell you if I do. I hope I don't. So I'm gonna take everything very easy. I'm gonna do a couple of squats just to reduce that chance. But other than that, this was still a pretty good, there we go, 3 miles with an average of 1509, which actually I shouldn't even care. Let's forget about that. And let's just say, don't forget to challenge yourselves.